Hi everyone. Today let's do the questions and answers from the poem Robin Redbreast by William Allingham. In a previous video, I have read and explained the entire poem in detail. I have gone through the vocabulary and also recited the poem for you. If you have missed that video, kindly go through that one first before you come to this one, because it will help you to understand the poem a little better. And once you have understood the poem well, you can go through these questions and answers with ease. You will not need much help from me then. Okay, so do go through that video and also perhaps read your textbook, go through the poem in your textbook. And once you are certain that you have understood the poem very well, then we can go through this video together. So in this video, I will read the questions to you, give you some time to answer them on your own, and then I will give you my answer and you can check with yours, see if you have got your answer right. It would be better if you had a pen and a book with you and you wrote the answers down. But it's okay if you don't feel like writing. You can go through them orally with me, although I do recommend that you write. Okay, so let's begin. So here's the first lot of questions from the comprehension part at the end of the poem. The first one, A, fill in the blanks with the correct words. I'm sure you can get all 6 of these right. Are you ready? Goodbye to, what's the word? The poet is saying goodbye to summer. I really hope you got that right because the whole poem is based on this. As summer is nearly, what does the poet say? As summer is nearly done. Of course, you can say as summer is nearly over, as summer is nearly gone, but done is from the poem, so I've written done. But you will not get it wrong if you say over or gone, unless the question states over there, fill in the blanks with the correct words from the poem. Then you'll get it wrong. But if from the poem is not written in the question, there is no way your teacher can mark it wrong. You can use any word that you like as long as the meaning is correct and you know the poem well. Okay, let's move on. The third one, the dash are silent. Which birds are silent in the poem? Thrushes. The fourth one, the dash have flown away. Which birds have flown away to warmer lands? Swallows. But the dash is here, so which bird is still here and has not moved to a warmer place yet? Robin. The sixth one, the trees will soon turn into, what's the word? The poet says that it's autumn and the trees are losing their leaves. So now they will soon turn into, bos is the word. So how many of these did you get right? Did you get all 6 right? I really hope so. Now, if you did not get all 6 right, I urge you again to go back to my previous video and watch the reading and explanation of the entire poem. Go through it from your textbook as well. Read it several times until you have understood it thoroughly and you are confident that you can answer any question. And then come back to this video. If you have got all 6 right, yay! Good. Let's move on. Answer these questions. Why is the garden smiling? Why is the garden smiling? Here's the answer. The garden cannot smile broadly any longer because summer is done and most of the birds are silent or have migrated. The second question, how has the speaker described the leaves? I think he has described the leaves so beautifully. What does he say in the poem? The answer, the leaves are bright yellow, red, and orange, lovely colors, autumn colors. They come down in hosts. You know, I once did a craft lesson with my class in which I asked them to do leaf printing, and they used autumn colors, yellow, red, orange. And their paintings were so beautiful, so very beautiful. You should all try it. Let's go to the third question. Why would the trees turn to ghosts? I just told you the answer a little while ago, so I'm sure you're going to get this right. The answer, the trees would turn to ghosts because they would soon lose all their leaves. The fourth question, which season follows summer? What comes after summer? Do you know? Let's see if you know. Autumn follows summer. So here's the sequence. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. We begin the year with spring. Well, it's winter in Jan, and then after that, spring follows. After spring comes summer, the warmest time of the year. And after that, it begins to cool down and you have autumn. And after autumn comes the coldest part of the year, which is winter. Of course, in India, these four seasons are not very distinct, so it's hard to distinguish one from the other. But if you live in a hill station or you have visited one, then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. At a hill station, you can easily see the difference between spring, summer, autumn, and winter. When it's winter, it's freezing cold, there's snow, there's ice, there's hardly any movement around. The animals and birds are not there any longer, and there are hardly any people walking around. There are fires burning everywhere. And then suddenly in the month of Feb, towards the end of Feb, you see everything coming back to life slowly. A few flowers start appearing, daisies to begin with, I think, if I'm not wrong. And you see the trees that are bare getting a few leaves, and it's so exciting to watch all that. Everything coming back to life. And you suddenly see a whole lot of creatures around, like squirrels and butterflies, and it's so pretty. And after spring, it becomes warmer and the earth is full of life, lots of flowers, lots of trees, full of leaves and strong breeze, people everywhere shouting, screaming, tourists. Yes, tourists also. And after that, things die down a bit. It's autumn, it gets colder. You start getting the smell of burning firewood. The days become shorter. You see the sun setting earlier in the horizon. People start going home earlier, and then comes winter again. So it's very distinct at a hill station. Spring, summer, autumn, winter. I have been talking too much. Let's go on to the fifth one. What happens during the dark, dead winter? The answer? During the dark, dead winter, night winds whistle and moan all around the house, and pathways become full of frost, and branches are covered with snow. Let's move on. We have reference to context here. Answer these questions with reference to the context. Our thrushes now are silent, our swallows flown away. But robins here in coat of brown, with ruddy breast not gay. First one, pick out a pair of rhyming words from this stanza. Now this stanza has 4 lines and you have to look at the last word of each line. You will find that 2 words rhyme. Can you tell me what those 2 words are? Let's see if you found them. The answer is away and gay. The rhyming words are away and gay. So when you write your answer, away and gay has to be put in a single inverted comma like that. Why? Because you are specifying these words. Okay. Not a double inverted comma, because double inverted commas are speech marks. They are used when you want to report the actual words spoken by a person. This is just for showing that a particular word is specific in that context. Okay? B. Which three birds are mentioned in the stanza above? Now that's so easy. If you look at it and read it, you will find the three words, the three birds right away. So what are those three words? What are the names of those three birds? Got it? Swallows, thrushes, and robins are mentioned above. See, according to the speaker, what are the three birds doing? That's easy too, isn't it? Let's see if you know. According to the speaker, the thrushes are silent, the swallows have flown away, and the robin is still around. Okay, let's move on. Robin, Robin Redbreast, oh Robin dear, and what will this poor robin do? For pinching times are near. First question, what do you understand by redbreast? If you have watched my previous video, I have explained all these things, so you will know the answer. What's the answer? The answer is the robin has a red breast, or the underside of the robin is reddish in color. B. Why does the speaker call the robin poor? Okay, let's see if you know this answer. The speaker calls the robin poor because autumn is nearly over and winter will begin. The robin will feel cold and not get food to eat. So the robin's poor not because it doesn't have money. Robin's poor because it's going to suffer soon. C. What does pinching times are near mean? Again, if you have watched my previous video, you will know this answer right away. So let's test that and see if you have watched it and you know what it means. All right. It means that bad times or trying times are near for the robin. Robin is going to go through some really bad times. Well, I'll end this lesson here. I hope it has been useful to you. I wish you all the best. Do study hard and work towards getting better marks. If your marks are good, don't stop there. It has to improve all the time. It has to get better and better. Okay, so read a lot. Read your text over and over again. Don't stop reading. We'll meet again very soon. Until then, cheerio.